So going into the first game day, I wasn't surprised that I qualified. I was grateful that I did, but I qualified on the first game day last year, so I was pretty confident going into it, but I was still happy with the results. 4 hours of playing seriously is a lot mentally, so I definitely didn't want to have to go through that again on current gen, so I was.
And today, Greg, it's about the NBA. But tomorrow it's about spending Turkey Day with family and friends.
I think everyone realizes it's not something we can take for granted. Cherish those moments with your loved ones. They're likely to be your fondest memories.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Running the wings, they'll go with Ivy and Bay. Bogdanovich out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham in at the point. 3 on the clock. No good on his first attempt of the game. On offense, here are the Jazz. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
The first free throw is good.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Now, here's Patterson. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. And Kia and the NBA have a long and great relationship. And now, Greg, they've tapped MP to be a spokesman for the brand.
I mean, guys like Blake Griffin and LeBron have worked with Kia in the past. Good move from them to add MP as the next player to rep their brand.
Pistons have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Ivy. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Gay. MP left side. And he finishes nicely on the way.
And just superb control from MP, showing some toughness, being able to finish through the contact.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal.
Bogdanovich, the first thing that comes to mind is the ability to catch and shoot. But he's a guy that can also create off the bounce.
To me, he's one of the most underrated players in the game today. Bojan has the handle to create separation for a quality shot. He's tremendous on the backboards. He plays really solid defense. He works hard every single night, super competitive, just a guy you want on your side.
Now, here's Patterson. Even when an opposing defense is giving him everything he can handle, he still finds a way to score. He's averaging over 33 points a game. For the Pistons, it's been a slow start here. 6-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
The feed to Olynyk. Over Stewart. And Olynyk with the basket on the assist from Clarkson.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
Here's Cunningham. Stewart trying to get open. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with Detroit's head coach. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Thanks, David. Yeah, if they can get the stops, GA, they can really take control of this team early.
Well, and of course, easier said than done. It's going to take great communication defensively to make that strategy work.
You know this. You've got to stay connected to shooters. Be quick in your help. Two things they need to do to accomplish this goal.
Now, here's Ivy. 17 points for him last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Patterson can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 6. Passes it to Ivy. Pistons passing it around. Patterson against Bogdanovich. Back to Bay. There's the 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Bogdanovich.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team.
Here's Cunningham. On the court for the Pistons, Alec Burks is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Saddiq Bey. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich, and it's Stewart in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Burks. The shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the two teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting 1.
That's good from Rudy Gay. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Now, here's Burks. Pass to Bay. Shot clock at 6. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Utah trailing here. MP looking around. Stewart with the steal. And now the Pistons fast break. Cunningham with the ball. Bay wide open and he fires. Tries again. Goes up again. 2 free throws coming up and they call the shooting foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
The 3 from MP. Detroit with the rebound. That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home. And there's the drive.
LeVee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Crane's the three-pointer. Patterson's got 11. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And
As the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
He's got room. The rebound by Patterson. Patterson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
This is MP at his absolute dominant best right now. He is in complete command of the basketball.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen. Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Utah calls timeout.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. MP left side. Up and in on the layup. Patterson's got 7 points for the quarter.
And one thing we know about MP, he loves to compete.
Here's Bay. Misses the 3.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And that one good from Clarkson.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Now the pass to Burks. Now here's Bay. And the 3 off target.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Patterson. Bay pulls it in. Detroit's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
You got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away with those big hands.
Conley finds Patterson. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Burks against Clarkson. 6 to shoot. Burks on the wing. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Here's Patterson. Unable to get that one. The Pistons go the other way with it. Burks on the wing, over by Conley. Burks, the pass to Bay. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. Bay's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Utah calls timeout. And he's a physical 6'8" center for the Pistons, and it's easy, Greg, to see why Isaiah Stewart has drawn comparisons to another great Piston, Ben Wallace.
Always a good thing.
Dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Jazz lead by 16. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.